Hey guys, welcome back to Glam and Gossip.
Welcome back.
So good to see you.
So good to see you guys.
You guys have submitted some questions to us, some juicy stories that we're going to be answering today. We're going to give you some advice, our opinions, and if there's a story that you want to submit to us, please go check the description. There's a Google forum and you can fill out your story or your questions.
I'm so excited. I'm glad that we're finally hearing from our people.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are juicy.
And you guys have been loving the recent videos, so I'm actually super
Yeah.
excited about that too.
Okay. Am I the asshole for dating my friend's crush? So,
Oh wow, so people
me-
are going
yeah,
in?
yeah.
I haven't seen these at
So
all.
I've read through them.
Okay, I haven't.
So me and this girl, let's call her Ash, we're best friends since kindergarten. We did everything together and never fought. But later on, when we turned 13, 14, she had a glow up and she started acting super entitled and rude to other people. We were still friends, but she would make comments about how I looked. I still stayed friends with her because I thought it was just a phase. So anyways, now the crush part. In 8th grade, I started liking this guy. Let's call him JJ. So I liked him for about a week, and when I told Ash, she told me that she's been liking him for 4 months. She never told me, even though we were best friends.
Okay.
T?
Tea.
Would you get mad if your friend didn't tell you about a guy?
That she had a crush on? Yeah, because I'd be like, how are you keeping it in? I can't keep things in my stomach.
But also, that's true. That's true.
Hold on, let me word this. I would be upset, not because I care that she has a crush on someone, but because I'd be like, oh my god, we're best friends, you need to tell me everything.
Yeah. I feel like as adults, now though,
yeah,
I don't really tell my friends unless I'm dating the guy, or if it gets to the point where it's we are seeing each other a lot.
True.
If I just have a crush on him, I'm just maybe
nosy.
I will mention it, but I just forget sometimes.
Nosy. I just want to know everything.
Yeah.
So if you're
but in high school though, that is
yeah. Because also you can have the same crush, so she should have told her fucking 4 months ago. She wouldn't even have thought to like him.
No, because you see each other in high school every day. That's weird that you're not telling your best friend.
Yeah.
So obviously I decided to stop talking to him because I didn't want to be a bad friend. I thought,
but okay.
But what?
She didn't know and she didn't know. So they both confessed, but technically she confessed first.
Yeah.
So she's trying to be the better person now. Okay.
I don't even know what I would do.
I don't know. I would just let the guy pick at that point.
Yeah. Obviously, I decided to stop talking to him because I didn't want to be a bad friend. I thought she would too, but she didn't. She always flirted with him, and when I asked about it, she said she liked him first, so she could do what she wanted. And at that point, since Ash always flirted with JJ, he kind of liked her back, and they weren't dating, but it was obvious they liked each other. Even after all that, I still stayed friends. Yep, with her.
That would piss me off.
I liked him first. Shut up, bro.
Yeah, shut up.
Because
she was the better person and stepped away. No, that's stupid.
If we both really like a guy, say me and you both like a guy.
Yeah.
I would just be like, okay, whatever, off limits. But if the other person ends up finding someone else, they're going back.
He's going. But also, I really think at that point you should just let the guy pick. There's no point in going back and forth because he's not gonna like the both of you. He's gonna make a decision.
That's true. And wouldn't you rather have be with a guy that wants you and chooses you?
Exactly.
I want to be with a guy that chooses me over ALIZA.
Our type would never align. That makes no. Oh no, they wouldn't.
Well, that's our preference though. But I feel like for guys, I've never
No, I'm saying our type, me. If I liked someone, you would.
Oh yeah, no, we would never. No, we would never get into that scenario.
Mina's
at all.
healthy. I'm not. No, but okay. I'm in a serious situation. I come to you and I'm like, "Hey, Mina, I really like this boy. I noticed you followed him yesterday. I've been liking him for 4 months."
Oh, I wouldn't care. I genuinely, I don't care about men. I will know if my person is my person.
Yeah.
And if he hasn't messaged me at that point or anything, you can have him.
This has happened to me a lot.
With another friend?
Yeah, but I've never liked the guy. I think
you followed them?
Yeah, or my friend's I like him. I'm like, oh, perfect, have him. But then it turns into a problem because they think that I genuinely don't want that. But I'm like, no, I want that. Have him.
Do you unfollow the guy though?
If she wants me to, yes. But they always say oh no, don't. It's fine. But then it
But I think you should do it anyways because I feel like some girls are just they don't want to seem that way. They don't want to be oh.
But then one time when I suggested that, my friend was like, no, because if you do that, you make it obvious that I like him. So don't follow
Okay,
him.
bro, shut the fuck up. It's not that serious.
That's what I'm saying. When it gets too complicated, I'm like, please, like, I think boys just come with their own issues. Like, sorry, we're getting so off track.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, like, boys come with their own issues. If someone can take a man from me,
have him!
Have him! I didn't want him to begin with. Even if I wanted him 5%.
Yeah.
And he looks at you with googly eyes once, take him, babe.
Literally.
Do me a favor.
I want him. I want to be beside the most sexiest girl in the world, and him to look at both of us and be like, no, I choose Mina.
Exactly. And if not, then please, Liz. Okay, continue.
So why did someone just message me? Have you ever smoked shisha before? Who?
You know what's funny?
Who is that? Whatever.
A lot of UK shisha lounges messaged me to come in, and I'm like, do you guys know I don't live there?
I don't live there. Back when I used to live in London, they would think.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not the London. It's not the London you think of.
We need to make a trip to the UK, though.
I know.
Okay, continue.
Okay. So, she said she could do what she wanted because she liked him first. He kind of liked her back. I still stayed friends with her, even though she always treated me badly. About a month later, the school year ended, and Ash kind of had a glow down. Like, she started getting acne and stuff. Hey! That's mean. Why do you get a glow down if you have acne?
Yeah.
I have acne right now. JK, no, I get what you mean, but whatever.
No, like, if a girl took my man and she got acne, I would make fun of her for it. But I think if a girl took my man and did anything, I would make fun of her.
Oh yeah, no, I'm the worst. If it's like, if like my ex goes for like a new person, or if it's someone that I like that goes for someone, I absolutely destroy that person. I'm horrible. Even my friends, if like their boyfriend cheats on her with someone, I'm like, holy fuck, that girl's the ugliest thing I've ever, like, I'm mean. I don't even want to say the things that I say because I'm mean. I'm only a girl's girl when it comes, until it comes to, like, some girl that stole my friend's man or my man.
You're right,
Okay, so she started having a glow down, like, she started getting acne and stuff, but I had my glow up.
Woo.
We were... but when the school... we were friends throughout the summer, but when the school year started, some other friends found out about how Ash used to treat me and told JJ. So JJ stopped talking to her, and eventually we started dating. Ash started talking shit about me, and I feel kind of bad, but then again, she was a horrible friend, so am I the asshole? They were never dating. Did they ever date? No.
Did it say?
They never officially dated.
Oh, okay, then it doesn't matter. Then that was your question.
Wait, but because she's like, am I the asshole for dating my friend's crush?
Okay, no.
If they're talking for months and nothing happens and they don't end up dating,
that's a skill issue. That's a skill. Like, she could have...
In high school, I get it, because that happens when you, like, talk to a guy and, like, you don't end up dating them, whatever. Then it's, like, game for
free for all. Yeah. Game is game. Because you tried, and it didn't work. Okay, I also...
As adults, no, that's not okay. If I have a situationship, you can't touch them. Like, even if I haven't dated them, if it's a situationship, I will fucking kill you.
Yeah, because, like, if I like a boy enough for that long... First of all, I don't like people for that long. Yeah. It's not my man. I don't waste my time liking boys that aren't my man, first of all. Like, I don't have a crush. If a boy confesses his love to me, you're my crush now. Like, that's how it works.
But note to self.
Yeah, note to self.
But you have to be a hot boy. Like, Eliza's not...
Yeah.
For anyone watching this, that's like, oh, wow, all I have to do is ask.
No, because I'm a simps girl. Like, is he okay?
I don't know.
Like, if a man is a simp for me, now I'm gonna crush from him. I don't crush for boys that, like, don't give me attention. Okay? Yeah. So in my head, this would never happen. But if I crushed on a boy for a really long time, and then things didn't work out, I would be bitter. Like, if my friend talked to him for a day and boom, they started dating.
Are you guys really friends, though? Because it's like, as if you're talking shit about this girl, you're, like, not nice to her, and then she ends up, like, you know, you kind of ask for it.
What are you talking about?
Like, I'm talking as if
in their situation.
As if you're the girl that was talking to the guy first.
Oh. That's not my friend. That wouldn't...
Yeah, like, at the end, like, that doesn't matter. Like, she was an asshole to you.
Because you played the game first, so, okay, like, don't play the... Don't play the
game.
Don't...
If you can't take it back, I don't know.
If you can't get the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
There you go.
If you can't take the heat.
So I don't think the girl who's saying this story is bad.
No.
So if you're the one giving us this story, game is game.
You're not the asshole.
You're not the asshole because you took a step back and she's the one that said this is now a game. Like, you were the good person and you already did it. I think if you made that step, you're automatically a good person now. Whatever comes after, like, she tried it, didn't work. You tried it, you're dating, you're happy. Yeah. It's not that deep. Like,
she was never your friend in the first place.
Yeah. Don't worry.
I used to have this, like, this was like a thing back in high school when there was this one guy that a bunch of people that I knew had a crush on, and I also thought he was kind of cute. And it was just like...
What happened in high school, man?
We never confronted each other, like, the people that liked this guy.
Yeah.
But I was like... There's no, like, dibs on this guy because I know you're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Actually, there was this drama. It was between these two girls that I knew. One of them really liked the guy, and the other was, like, obsessed with him as well. But the other one wouldn't make a move or anything or do anything about it.
That pisses me off.
And the other one actually pursued him.
Yeah.
And actually ended up dating him.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, it's kind of, like, on you, you know? Like, at that point.
No, you got to make yourself available. Because I don't think it's on the guy.
You can't call dibs and then not do anything about it.
No, I agree.
Because that makes me mad.
I do agree with that. Because a lot of people, I made a video on this on TikTok also. Because I was like, a lot of people, like, call dibs, right? And they're like, oh, that's my man, that's my man, that's my man. They're not going to do anything about it, but they just go around claiming people. At that point, it's unserious. If you've had a crush on a guy for years and years and years and years, I get you want to claim him. But still, if you're not going to make a move... but if you like a lot of guys and you're like, I like him, he's mine, and then your friend starts talking to him and you've done nothing about it,
that's on you, bro. Stop claiming everyone.
I think the only people you can really claim are, like, I don't know, your crush of, like, 2+ years or your literal man.
Yeah. Okay.
What is he doing? He's playing the Olympics. That was juicy.
Yeah.
That was juicy.
Let me see here.
So is it, like, anonymous or could you see the emails?
Ooh, this is interesting. It's anonymous.
Okay.
I'd love to get some advice in your POV on something that I'm struggling with right now. My boyfriend right now is Sudanese and Sunni, and I'm Pakistani and Shia.
I knew!
I know my parents probably won't accept our marriage.
Sushi.
But I love him so much that I truly know I will go to any length for us to work out. Do you think it's worth it to fight for love and to stay in a relationship knowing that many people will be against it? It's like I'm choosing between my own happiness and future versus my parents' happiness. Your parents will get over it.
They'll get over it.
Muslim is Muslim.
Muslim is Muslim. Caste systems and all the separations, technically haram. So...
True.
You should go to your parents and say, we're all Muslim.
True.
Yes.
And it's better than a white guy.
Sushi babies are great. You guys have common ground.
No, because I think at the end of the day, like, they still have very similar upbringings and values. It's not a crazy...
No, Sunni Shia is not that deep. Sunni Shia is not that deep. Because, like, I'm sure you know that there's a lot of other different, more, like, castes and stuff. I don't know if they're called castes, but there's groups.
I don't know.
And some of them don't believe that the prophet is the last prophet. Like, there's some more deeper, profound differences. But Sushi, like...
No, but I still think, like, they still grew up in, like, the same environment. It's not, like, some random country-ass white guy that you're bringing home to mom and dad. Like...
Also, do you have to tell them?
Yeah.
I would just hide
How would they know? Well, they could also be like, oh, he's not Pakistani. But they'll get over it.
No, they don't care.
At the end of the day, when you reach a certain age, too, and you're not married, they're just going to be like, just get married.
Just keep saying no. Yeah, just keep saying no. Because I have some friends that just kept saying no, and now they're like 25-something, and their parents are like, anyone, please.
Now they're 25. As if 25 is like such an old age. I'm dead.
No, it's not. But you know what I mean.
No, I get it. Because our parents be like that.
They really
You're expired at 25. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. No, my mom is stressing right now, and I'm like, you need to relax.
Miss Girl, you're like 20. You're not even.
I just turned 23. Yeah. She's like, get ready. I'm like, I'm not getting ready for anything, babe. But sushi is fine. Girl, I'm a sushi supporter.
Ooh, this one.
Tell me.
Have you guys ever struggled with finding brown friends who aren't toxic? Currently, I find it hard to find good brown friends who aren't jealous or not bitchy. I feel like sometimes it's like a competition between brown girls. By the way, this is not me saying brown girls are awful. Absolutely not. There are some amazing brown girls out there who are best of friends and who I care about so much, but in our community, I find that these friendships can be quite toxic sometimes. I think she's speaking facts. What? Did you just pull up an audio of crickets? Hello?
That's
Can
so
you...
funny. Because that's facts. Like,
Oh,
where
okay.
do you find them?
But that's not the right
That's
sound
tea.
to use.
No, because that's tea. Like, I have nothing to say. That is the right sound.
No. That's...
Okay,
you
what's the right
play
sound?
that sound when something, like, is, like, stupid or, like, why would you ask that question? And it's like...
No.
Yes.
Okay, well, I've been
You let me
using
know in the
sound
comments.
wrong. Okay, what sound
You've
would you
been-
use?
Oop. Like, I don't know. Like... You wouldn't use not mosquitoes.
Crickets.
Crickets.
Mosquitoes. No, I would use cricket. Okay, this is... First of all, my sound, my choice.
I have great brown girl friends, so... I don't know what y'all are talking about. I have like one really close brown friend. Actually, no, my other one, she's like half brown, so.
I think that... Let me think. Okay, what was the question? Let me read this, because I was busy searching
It's just,
cricket.
do you find, like, it hard to make brown girl friends? I skipped that one.
Wait, hold on. Okay, she's saying, why is it so hard to find brown friends?
Or do you guys find, like, brown girls are toxic?
Yes and no. I think in the real life setting, brown friends are easier to come by.
The community is horrible.
The community is bad. Oh yeah, the community is horrible. And I'm sure if you guys have read our comment section even, if you'll be able to tell. The community is not good. The vibes are not there, but I think when you get out of high school, it gets better. I went to a lot of predominantly white schools, and then once I got into more, what's the word? Cultural schools. I noticed that there's very cliquey. It's very judgy. It's very, you can trust literally someone of any other race because they're not competing with you. I think, but that's just, I guess, a background. She's not asking me for a lecture. She's asking me, do I find it hard? I think once you get out of high school, it gets easier. I started to make better brown friends once I entered the real world. I have a really close Indian friend, a really close Bengali friend, and they were my coworkers. And that's where I met them, and there's no competition whatsoever. We love each other. I've been friends with them for almost 5 years now. They're some of my closest brown friends. Yeah, in a school setting, it is difficult, though, because I've experienced that even in university sometimes, you do have people that are trying to compete with you, and it's hard to get past
their
that.
families, too. Like, the way we're raised and stuff to, like, be perfect and be the best, and you have to have 100% on all your grades, so they start comparing.
And you learn by example, dude. That's why I was going to get into that, but I was like, I don't know if she wants a lecture, but, like, that's how we grew up. Like, the community is really, like, have you seen, like, the Latin community, the way that they support each other, the, like, literally the black community, the white community? Like, yes, there's hate, but I still think that if someone's genuinely doing well, girls will support. For example, like Monet McMichael, she's doing well, her community supports her. Alex Earl, she does well, her community supports her. If not, everyone supports her. What's the Latina singer? It's not Rosalia. Is it Rosalia?
Becky G, Rosalia, I don't know.
Yeah. She's doing amazing. Her community supports her, but the minute you have someone brown, like literally anyone in Bollywood, check their comments.
Horrible, yeah.
Horrible.
And it's so funny because our friend Dia made a video being like, who's going to be the next brown it girl? And like, people were stitching her videos being like, why should we reward mediocrity? Why should brown girls not strive for more? Listen, everyone should strive for more. The point of it is, why is it that a brown girl can't be mediocre and do the absolute minimum to get to the top?
Yeah.
Like, why are we held to a higher standard?
And all that, like, discourse online that brown women already get, like, the Rapunzel stuff that's going on right now with the girl who was the actress in Mean Girls and she's brown.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, we don't want her to be entangled. But, like, the blatant harassment and racism that she's getting, and I'm sure a lot of it is also from brown people. Like, I don't see anyone fending her. Now I do a little bit, but
it's not that deep.
Yeah, it's not. And I've had, like from what the person who sent the story is saying, I've experienced that. I mean, I'm Pakistani, so I think visually I look very South Asian, I guess. So I've been in that, like, people like attract like, right? Like, brown girls have come up to me with friendships. I think if I could, like, put it to a percentage, almost every single person in my life that has played me has been brown.
Period.
Like, every single time I've been deceived by another person, it's been a brown girl. My deepest, darkest secrets, my confessions, like, I think that I've been played by my own. So I do understand where you're coming from, but it gets better. You have to put out that energy, and I swear it's gonna find you.
Yeah, I also feel like a lot of the time it's like you choose who you surround yourself with, you know, if you're ignoring, because even you said before, when you had these friends, you would ignore like red flags, and you would forgive them. Exactly. And like it was not that it was your fault, but like you kind of brought it onto yourself by continuing to hang out with them and give them the benefit of the doubt, which is like good on you for doing that for people, because that just means you have a kind heart. But like when someone does you dirty, like they're
eventually
most likely,
you learn not to. And now that I've cut off, because fun fact, I was telling you last time, the girl that I was talking about in the other podcast, T, because it continues, that I had a falling out with, she was brown, and when I cut her off, I was like, this is done, like, this is over, you're boy crazy, leave me alone. And it was like months and months after, and she reached out to me now, but I'm like, I put my foot down. I'm like, no, sorry, like, I'm not gonna keep letting those people back into my life. And that's how you, like, make your circle small, and smaller, because it doesn't matter. You can have 1 million people in your circle and they're all pieces of shit. So it doesn't make a difference. Like, find one brown friend, even find 2, then find 3. Like, you'll be able to find your community. Trust me, because everyone thinks this way.
And it's okay if they're not brown. At the end of the day, like, it doesn't, like, there's a lot of people that grow up very similarly to us that aren't brown. Like,
exactly. Like, again, like I said, my closest
any immigrant will do.
Exactly.
Like,
no,
any second generation Canadian will do.
Yeah.
You don't need a brown friend.
That is so funny.
Oh, my friend is cheating on her husband with a white guy. My friend had an arranged marriage, and at the time when she met her husband for the first time, she had a white boyfriend. For some reason, that relationship is still going on after she got married. I thought she would call off the wedding or break up with her boyfriend, but I found out that that was not the case. There was one time when, before they got married to her now husband, fiance at the time, he had come to her house to take her out for dinner, like her fiance, and she was with her white boyfriend at the time, and her parents had to call her to come back. She made up a lie saying she was with her friends, and I'm not kidding. She told me that she had sex in the car with her white boyfriend before coming back home, and in the same car went with her now husband to dinner. I told her she had to make a decision that either she had to not go forward with the wedding or break up with her boyfriend, because this will end very messy. And she said that she can't call off the wedding because of her parents, and so she said she is going to break up with her boyfriend. A few days later, she told me she broke up with her boyfriend. After they got married a year later, she was saying how her relationship with her husband was going really well and would speak well of their marriage frequently. But now 3 years later into the marriage, I find out she's seeing her ex again. Should I tell her husband or should I not get involved? He is a very sweet person and I feel so bad for him. By the way, I love your guys' content. Girl,
that is tea.
She is in trouble.
I love you for giving us that.
I'm concerned. What would you do? First of all, I wouldn't be friends with her anymore. Yes. I would tell the husband, honestly. I don't know how close they are, but I feel like it's very telling of how she is as a person if she's doing this. And it's over the course of, like, 5 years.
To be honest, the only reason I stayed silent throughout the whole story, like, I'm fuming. But I was like, okay, I'm waiting for the part where it's like she's in an abusive thing. Her husband, she's scared of her husband. She was forced to marry this man, blah, blah, blah. But it very much sounds like she's a bitch. And I don't think that she deserves, because that, oh my God, that is so horrible.
Yes, well, like, I get okay, with arranged marriage, if you're not familiar with it, arranged marriage, like, nowadays is not what you think it is. She was not, like, forced, like, you have to marry this guy. She was introduced to a guy by her parents. She talked to him supervised. She agreed, you know, this is a guy, like, I will marry him.
Yeah.
That's how arranged
to do it
marriage...
for her family.
Yeah.
But even if there was so much pressure and you needed to get into that arranged marriage, don't, what's the word, consummate the marriage. Don't spend your time with this husband and now saying, oh, we're doing so well, and then have a plan B. I think that's shady as fuck. I think that's so disrespectful. To be honest.
And now you're married, too.
Now you're married. Like, it's so bad, I would open my mouth.
She's cheating.
I would open my mouth.
Yeah. She's cheating.
I would say, you tell him or I will.
And then if it turns into a huge problem, sorry, I guess friendship broken, because I know my friends would,
like that.
Yeah, I know my friends would never do that. Obviously, if there was, like, if they were to cheat one day in marriage, and there was, like,
and if it was a mistake,
they were, or they were neglected, this and that, and, like, because this is purely evil.
Yeah, like, she's having a good time in her marriage. They get in a fight, and she goes, but, like, no, I don't know.
Wait, did they say they were having, like, a rocky marriage?
No, she just said that, like, they were having a good time, but then all of a sudden so I'm assuming, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, yeah, she would speak well, and then 3 years later, the friend finds out she's seeing her ex again.
No.
Yeah.
I would give her an ultimatum as a decent person, because I think marriage is so, like, that is...
The guy doesn't deserve that.
He doesn't deserve that. And I don't think it's fair. I don't care to be a good friend to that person at that point. I don't want to be your friend anymore. I'm going to save this guy's life. If he wants to stay with you, he can stay with you, but we're not friends anymore. Because some people do that. Like,
yeah.
Even if he chooses to be with you, that's fine.
Yeah, but he needs to know.
But that's the truth, and he needs to know.
Yeah.
Because she had a lot of time to pick. Like, she could have left her husband to go be with her man.
Yeah, she could have said no.
Because also, to be honest, even if it's arranged, a divorce is a divorce. You're allowed to be divorced.
Yeah. No, but she also didn't have to go through with them. She could have just kept saying no and dated her white boyfriend if it was that serious. If she truly cared about her parents' opinion and doing it for her family, and I'm having an arranged marriage for my family, she would cut him off.
No.
She would not, Yeah.
Because she's not being a good person by doing what her family wants and cheating. That doesn't make you a good person.
No, because the way she's engaged to someone, being engaged and sleeping with her other man's in the same car that her other man's is taking her out to dinner in.
That's not nice. And I think that if the roles were reversed, there would be a huge, like, I don't think the guy would waste a second to go tell, like, you know what I mean? Like, no. I don't care to be a good friend at that point. Like, I get keep your friends' secrets, but that's not, sorry, like, if you're, no.
Like, this was deliberate, too, especially because it was, like, an old ex. Like, we know what you were doing with that, babe.
Exactly. That is so unfair, man. Because it's like, also, I get that you have your family pressures, but think of the man that you're marrying. Like, he's trying to be a good guy. He might have had, like, what if he had someone in his life and he broke it off with her to be loyal to you?
Yeah.
Come to find out it was all for nothing. Like, you don't play with people's lives like that. No.
Not with marriage. Imagine they had kids.
Yeah, that is, no.
Fucked up. All right.
Imagine they had kids and he comes out white.
Tea, bro. That's so funny. We'll find out. You keep us updated, okay? Let us know if you confront her, because you...
And we'll be your friend.
Yeah, give her the ultimatum. Be like, you need to tell him, or I will, or I'll tell your family. And what is she going to do about it?
Yeah.
She has to tell him.
She has to tell him.
Yeah.
Because, like, no, if her life is not in danger...
That's not your friend, by the way.
Yeah. Because if she can cheat... Okay, I will say something. It has no relevance to the story, but the reason why I would never be friends with someone that cheats on their significant other is that if they can cheat on someone that loves them, showers them with affection, probably pays for everything in their life, devotes their entire life to them, and you can cheat on that person, what makes you think that this person's going to be loyal to you as a friend?
They're going to leave you in the fucking dust.
No.
When you need them the most.
No.
Hey, I'm Pakistani too. Also, you both are so gorgeous. And this is my new fave podcast. Okay, so basically, I'm in a trio friendship. Ooh, trios never work out. And one of the girls is very mean to me. Let's call her Sarah. It's always Sarah.
Sarah.
Okay, so me and Sarah have known each other longer than the third girl. Let's call her Sophia. Sophia seems to think that Sarah is this perfect little angel. However, Sarah is really, really mean to me and makes snide comments about my looks and stuff like that. A little backstory. Sarah is from a very, very strict family, and she has a lot of problems at her home. So whenever she says mean things to me, I'd let it slide because I pity her. But on Chandrat,
Chandrat!
I don't know what that is. But on
That's the
Chandrat,
night before Eid, remember?
Oh,
Chand is moon.
Chandrat,
Okay, girl. Chand,
Chand,
that's the moon, and then Rat is night.
Rat,
Okay, Rat.
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 Okay,
Don't roll
that's
it.
a Pakistani thing.
Don't roll it. Chandrat. It's the night before. It's the moon night.
Chandrat. Okay, we don't call it that. We
Okay.
call it something else.
What do you call it?
2024. I don't know, but it's definitely not Chandrat.
Okay.
That sounds very Pakistani.
Yeah.
Chandrat. You're such a 2024.
Just say moon night.
Moon.
Okay. Moon
On
night.
the moon night of 2024. So, Chandrat 2024. I invited Sarah, Sophia, and 2 other friends of mine over to my
Wait,
place.
so this was last night? I mean, not last night.
Like
sorry,
last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole time we were together, Sarah kept making jokes about my looks, like just plain mean girl shit.
Girl, you should have
I wanna
found
know-
me.
I
You
wanna-
should have found me in the club and like, come here.
Oh yeah, Eliza
I
was there. Wait, no,
I
but they
would-
were at the house. They were at for Chandrat. They were
You
at.
should have invited me.
Okay. I want to know what the insults were. She
Okay,
had
go.
never gone this far before ever with her insults. At one point that night, I even told Sarah to stop. It's enough, and she said, "No, I won't." What a bitch. After everyone went back home, the 2 other girls texted me and they said, "Hey, we noticed Sarah was being very mean to you and quite negative." Quite negative. Why didn't your friend say anything?
Yeah, also you said, hey, don't be mean. And she said, no. They didn't say anything.
No, because that's so mean.
Yeah.
Your friends are also mean for not saying anything.
No.
Why would they say it after?
That would make me so sad. I would cry.
I talked to Sophia and she said, yeah, I noticed too and all. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, Sophia. Then I texted the whole thing in our trio group chat and Sarah was apologizing and all, but this is a recurring problem. Now that I've given the whole backstory, I desperately need advice on a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think Sarah is doing this even though I've been her friend for longer and she literally is only allowed to step out of the house because I beg her parents for permission on her behalf?
That has happened to me before.
She's
jealous of your freedom. Yeah, she's jealous of your
Yeah.
freedom. That is a big thing. That is a big, like, you may not think it's a big deal, but for a girl that doesn't have freedom, that is huge. Because when I first moved out and all my friends are still stuck at home, that happened a
But
lot.
I was like super restricted up until high school, even university, and I was never that way.
Because we're not built like that, bro. Because I accept that that's my destiny. I don't have to make it someone else's problem.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what does it have to do with them? But yeah, no, it's jealousy. Like, she is giving you evil eye.
And she's also projecting, like, her inner anger onto you.
I think she's angry. She's, like, redirecting that anger as well. She's probably super angry at her parents and her family and her restrictions, and she's just putting it all out on you. And because she's known you the longest, she feels that she can say whatever she wants to you.
And because you probably forgive her, you let it go,
Yeah.
she's walking the fuck all over you.
Yeah. Because I feel like there is a little bit of responsibility on your end for letting someone talk to you that way. Like, you can say, no, it's enough, but, like...
You should leave. I would get up and
leave,
go.
like...
And I would make sure to let everyone know that next year or next Eid, if she's going to be there, I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I would be a little bit more blunt with her. I feel like at this point, you need to, like, confront her and be like, yo, we can't be friends at all if this continues. If I hear one thing come out of your mouth, a comment about my looks, we're done.
There's no reason. Like, oh,
When does that even get brought up?
Sad at
hey,
home.
Eliza,
Like,
you look disgusting. Who? Like, where does that come up in conversation? Eliza, horrible. Those lashes, are those your natural lashes? Wow. They look so good. I was gonna be like, those. I was like, those extensions look horrible. They're her natural lashes.
I thought she was gonna come for me.
No, I was like, wait. I was like, her lashes look really good. You're fucking extent. Nope, they're natural.
Benefit.
Let me go kill myself. But yeah, no, how do you, like, insult your friends?
I don't know. That doesn't. And how do you not have shame? Like, I would be like.
I gas them up.
Yeah.
I've never, like, insulted
I don't
my
have
friends
it in me
before.
because I don't think it.
Yeah.
I couldn't even fake
I think
insult
my friends
you.
are beautiful.
Like, our insulting would sound the way that your insult just sounded.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, you're so
Cute.
like,
Okay.
what a fucking bitch.
Number 2, I feel like Sophia has a soft spot for Sarah because she tried justifying...
She's an enabler.
Because she tried justifying her behavior. And when I told her that Sarah has been saying shit like this to me since, well, before you knew her, she said that I shouldn't bring up old problems.
Enabler.
No, Sophia...
Enabler.
Girl,
Sophia
I was rooting...
to fuck Sarah.
No, because that's...
Enabler. That's an enabler.
If someone came up to you and said, hey, like, she makes fun of how I look.
Yeah.
And she also used to do it back before you guys knew each other. Like, this has been
let's
going on for a while.
Let's not bring it up. Let's not bring up the past.
Oh, but it's happening now, too.
No, I don't think it's relevant.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just go fuck myself then.
Yeah, maybe.
No, that's so rude.
You need to drop them both, first of all.
I know, but it's so tough when you, like, have no other friends, you know?
Yeah.
But I definitely think, like, this needs you need to put your foot down.
Yeah. And people will come back to you. Or you finish the story.
So she says, going forward, how should I treat Sarah? Because I don't want to lose my friendship with Sophia. And I feel like if I take any drastic measure to exclude Sarah from my life, then Sophia will hate me. Okay. This has happened to me before. So she doesn't want to lose Sophia. Yeah. But babe, what are you losing out on if you lose out on Sophia? A bad friend. A friend that does not acknowledge the hurt that you've experienced from someone else in the past. Saying, get over it, it's in the past. That's not a friend you want long-term in your life. And also, Sophia would not sit there and let someone else talk to you so poorly and not say anything about it until after the night has ended.
Even if she was even if she was like, bro, a friend, forget a good friend. She's your good friend, she's your close friend. She would not be, like, she would stand up for you. Yeah. She's not even being a decent friend because she's not standing up for you.
She's not giving the bare minimum.
Dismissing you completely, saying, yeah, that's not important, that's not relevant, actually. I don't think it's that deep, like, you're being dramatic. I think that if they love each other, that's the issue here. Like with trios, one person always gets excluded or left out because someone is minimizing how you feel and gaslighting you into thinking that, like, no, it's not deep. It is deep because even if she raised an eyebrow and you got offended by it, it's deep enough for you to talk about. Yeah. And it doesn't matter how many times they apologize. If they're going to be a bitch, like, you need to get out of that.
Yeah, she's giving you the bare minimum. Like, yes, you're losing out on, like, these people that you're spending time with. Yeah. But you're really not missing out on anything other than that time spent with these people, which obviously is not good. Like, from the sounds of it, like, it doesn't, it seems like you're...
And it's hard because they probably have mutual friends. Yeah. Like, there was probably so many other people there. Yeah. And you don't want to go if they're going to be there. Like, it's really hard. I get it. But I think what I would do, to be honest, if you still want to keep Sophia around, is you take screenshots and you keep receipts. Like, any day Sarah says some stupid shit to you, screenshot it. Or take a mental note.
Get her to say something about Sophia and screenshot it.
Yeah, or you know what I mean? Like, just keep taking notes so that way when you... And then you clap back. If you don't want to be mature and step back, give her that fucking energy back. She says something rude. Oh my God,
yeah, well, like, you need a fucking nose job, babe.
Yeah, be like, oh, you're so, like, packy, like, LOL. You're like, yeah, well, you're fugly as fuck.
Or, oh my God, you have to ask your parents to go outside? Oh, how cute.
Exactly. Be like, oh, that's so crazy. Do you need permission to go to the bathroom? Like, just say something back. Because, and
be
then
like,
if someone...
You know what? I don't want you to go out. Yeah. Because she's the one asking the parents.
Exactly. So
be like, you know what?
I don't feel like asking your mommy today.
Yeah, I don't feel like you should come to this hangout.
Yeah, so I'm not going to ask your parents. Like, you need to give that energy back. And if Sophia takes her side, boom, there you go. So clearly it wasn't bad enough for Sophia to take your side, but it's bad enough for her to take Sarah's side.
Yeah. And also, if she doesn't, like, beg the parents or whatever, who's gonna, like, let this Sarah girl go out? Like, Sophia, like, that has nothing to do with you. Yeah. Sophia can't do anything about it. If she's not allowed to go, she can't go out. So now you have you and Sophia to each other.
Period. And Sophia, pattern up. Fucking do better.
Yeah, do better.
Be a better friend. Like, you're actually weird. But yeah, maybe cutting off is a drastic measure. Or tell someone who literally isn't Sophia. Yeah, like, I would, but I know that it's probably hard for you to. But I'm saying that, like, if Sophia isn't listening, preach it to the fucking choir. Tell everyone else. Yeah. Like, literally tell everyone. I don't care.
And record it and take screenshots and show people.
Be like, literally.
She calls me a cow.
She calls me a cow. She calls me bad words. She makes me sad. She makes me this. Because if she's gonna play that game, she can't just mesquine in a corner. My mommy and daddy don't let me out the house. So I've been severely traumatized by my parents. You don't see me using that as an excuse to go insult everyone that lives. Like, that's not an excuse. Keep your trauma to yourself. I understand if you have previous trauma, so you're bad at communicating. You know what I mean. You have other things. Nothing gives you the right to be a fucking bitch.
Yep.
Especially to someone that's being a good friend, like asking your parents for permission for you to go out. Bitch, what?
Okay, last thing. I need to prove to Sophia that Sarah is a bad person. This is what I was saying.
Okay.
Sarah is very, very manipulative and easily adopts a victim personality. So I need advice to ensure Sophia sees her real side. It's just that me and Sarah have been friends for 4 years and the friendship is getting quite exhausting. I want her out of my life. I don't know how to do that because I think if I do that, it might ruin mine and Sophia's friendship, and I don't want that. Thanks for reading my rant. Love you from Pakistan to you both. XOXO.
Aww.
Like we said, record your conversations. If she starts talking shit,
get it.
Start recording and then show your friend. Yeah. This is what she's saying about me.
Yeah.
And if, again...
And record both sides. Make sure you record what you're saying and record what she's saying.
And how does Sophia not believe her, though? Because she overheard her talking shit at the recent
She's either
Chanrat.
in denial or she's an enabler, like I was saying. If you want to play the game, then you gotta play it dirty, I feel. Because that's how she's playing it, right? She's acting all mesquine and innocent. By the way, Sarah's probably talking shit to Sophia. That's why Sophia doesn't believe you. Yeah. Like, she's definitely talking shit about you. And they agree to some extent for her to, like, deliberately ignore the way that Sarah's treating you. So you need to play that game back.
Yeah. I would record everything, screenshot, and if that...
Get her to fuck up.
Yeah. If she doesn't react to the proof, then
that
you
tells
can cut them off.
Exactly. Yeah. Then that tells you what you need to know, that you can be friends with them. Mm-hmm. And then you level up.
All right. I think that's the end of today's video. That was so much fun, guys. We love reading your stories. Please send more. Exactly. I'm sorry we couldn't get through all of them, but we will. We're like slowly...
Oh, yeah. I'm going to make it my mission, too.
Reading through them and answering them.
And I hope we didn't rant as much and gave you guys some solid advice.
Yeah. But you're just yapping. Yeah.
And say it again, like, by the way, you didn't give me a solution.
Yeah.
We'll address
By the way, I need a follow-up because this advice was horrible.
Yeah, or, like, if you tried the advice.
Oh, yeah, give us updates.
Yeah, and use the same names.
Yeah, use the same names.
Because I want to see the downfall of Sarah.
Yeah, I want to see the downfall of Sarah. And the husband, or that
and
girl.
That white boyfriend that she's doing on the side.
I want to know the tea. Yeah. Don't leave us hanging.
Exactly.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching.
Love you.
Bye.